club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And this coaching staff has to be pleased with how their defense played last week. They held their opponents to 3 points, and that was it. If they get anything comparable to that performance,
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
and normally when you talk about a quarterback on his third team in as many years, you're worried about this kid's potential. But in this case, Justin Fields has plenty of it, and he flashed in big time during a short tenure in Pittsburgh. Now he has an opportunity in New York to be a full-time starter once again, and the Jets are excited about his potential.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. In motion, the tight end. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 44 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down. A shotgun snap, Fields. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. DJ Jones gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now it's Fields. And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's going to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Clemson.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this curl. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 18-yard line. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Cowboys first down. A gain of a yard. And the Cowboy first down.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
He'll look to throw. Left side to Lamb. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyler Algier, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Well, nothing fancy there. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. They'll go with the keeper. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to move back in front. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Fields now to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw is Fields. And Lazard's got it again. And he's got this down to the 35.
13 more yards. That's another Jets first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here's Fields. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Alan Lazard. A gain of 10.
Fields.
3rd and 3.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 8-yard line.
Now Fields. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Algier going straight ahead. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
A gain of 14.
So 1st down, and they'll stick with Algier. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was taken down at the
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Cowboys first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
For a Cowboys first down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. On the give, Algier headed left. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Short of the goal line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Algier again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal? They'll look to run with Algier. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And New York set to take the field. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Fields. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Jets.
Out of the gun, Fields. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard, 56 yards. And the Jets have come back to make it a 2-point game. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Tyler Algier getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
2nd and 6.
Dumps this one off to Algier. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall fighting down past the 45. And some room to maneuver. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, here's Fields. Going right back to Wilson. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's another Jets.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
To the air again, Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a timeout.
No gain on the play.
7 seconds left in the first half. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They'll try to put under pressure again, and down he goes again. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with buys on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on their NFC West rivals, the 49ers. And this is the Niners defense making the big play. They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Able to hit his target line. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Trying the left side with Algier. He's got it to the 43 here.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30.
It's a gain of 14
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Algier gets the toss right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one.
George Pickens, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small
And now off to the races down the right side. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, Did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Oh, what a move. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
A gain of 14. First down, Dallas.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Algier now up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. Oh, taking it right down Broadway. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. A great effort there. 50 yards. And the Jets take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So a pretty wild turn of events there. Instead of a sure 3 points, it's 6 the other direction.
And if you're kicking in the NFL, that should be pretty much automatic, but I don't think that's on him at all. The protection broke down. That led to the block.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
The Jets will line up.
They'll try and run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
28, Jets 26.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll set up a throw. Fires a slant complete to Tolbert. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
He'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. New York set to take the field.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Ball again on 2nd down. And shedding through the tackle. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
1st and goal at the 3.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Touchdown! Mason Taylor with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
Well, this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Oh, it shifts past him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Here's a 2nd and 7. So he stopped for no gain. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. On play action, Fields Blitz coming, and down he goes. Getting home that time to Marvin Overshow.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
The Jets on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. Completes this one to Pickens. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Off the draw, here's Williams. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
Cowboys 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He's got this to Pickens. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And the Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. And a Cowboy 1st down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Once more from the 11, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Caught on a slant. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season.
And the Cowboys put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now Justin Fields and the Jets down by 1. 80 seconds remaining. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down. All eyes on Fields. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down. Here's Fields. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Gets this out wide to Pickens. They find some open field here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
A gain of 9.
As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to get the lead up to 4. And this one is right through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
The Jets take
They'll
over
come up first and 10 here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. Here's first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Jets.
Now Fields. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. 4 seconds to go. This is likely it.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
And one last throw here for Fields. This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete.
They got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it, and this one's over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Cowboys, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.